Welcome to World Town FC. My name is Mark and I'll be a host of this video. So then, this is going to be my second video, or first video of the series. So then, let's get down to it. So, the topic of this video will be choosing a team. Unfortunately, I'm too lazy to go all the way to the beginning and restart to go to essentially restarting a save from the very beginning. From the very beginning, you'll start out by making a profile, choosing what type of databases you want. If you want to cover, you probably need to know what the database stuff is. So in the beginning, after making the profile, maybe before, they ask you to upload a database. Essentially, they give you a bunch of countries, and you have to choose the leagues within the countries too, I think, after you choose the countries. So I always choose the big countries. You can see on the right in the competition reputation. England's always a must. England, Germany, all the common ones that you would think of. Spain, France, Portugal. I did not include that actually in this one. Surprisingly, I forgot. Netherlands, I did include that one eventually. I don't know about Ukraine, but you should probably put in Ukraine. They might be upcoming talent. I still haven't found any, but there could be. Russia, there's some talent, but not as much as the top 5, I'd say, or top 6, or 7 even. And then there's Switzerland. You should always put that in, as in the Europe one. I put in all in North America. I don't care. South America is a standard. Just put them all in. Maybe with some exclusions, but in general, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia, Argentina, if I did not mention that before, those should always be in there. In terms of leagues, I think I put all the English leagues excluding the Vanarama ones. I think the amateur ones, I do not include those. Germany, I think you should accept all from 3rd division and above. Spain, I think just the first 2 leagues are fine. France, probably like first 3 would be okay. Portugal, I don't really know, just probably the first 2 or whatever they give you. Netherlands, probably the first 2 leagues. Top 2 leagues, Ukraine, top 2 leagues, I'm guessing, I don't know. Russia, top 2 leagues, I'm guessing, I don't know. There's always a big cut in terms of quality, obviously. Like in England, quality can go all the way down. I'd say you might be able to find some talent all the way down to the, let's see, Premier League's on top, Championship. So maybe from Sky Bet 1, you should be able to find like the 3rd league, I guess you'd call it England. There's probably some decent talent, but I accept like 4th league as well. It doesn't really matter. In terms of talent. Okay, so choosing a team, you're looking at the German 1st division. Yeah, the game doesn't have copyright, trademark rights to the Bundesliga. But anyway, you can see all the teams. Unfortunately, there's like some switches because it's 2025 after all in my save. So all the teams that you know are in there. Even the newly promoted one got promoted eventually, since it's 2025. Moochen Lions, those guys on the 14th, I pumped money into them through the editor to see what happened, and what do you know? They're up in the 1st division. But yeah, in terms of choosing a team, it's pretty straightforward, I'd say. And I know a lot about England, so maybe England might be helpful towards viewers. So in England, there are a lot of big teams, and it's the richest league. So naturally speaking, money is always in England, unless you're at the lower teams. But in general, the Manchester Uniteds. Okay, that was weird. Light went out for me. I'm not sure if the light went out outside. I think it's just me. Who knows? But Manchester United, Manchester City, those guys always have money. So in turn, their clubs are pretty transfer centric. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Oh, so a team that's not transfer centric, probably like a Southampton, West Ham maybe. Those teams seem to be a bit more non-transfer centric, but who am I to say specifically? So yeah, choosing a team that fits your style. You want to be a money team, make a lot of transfers, the Manchester Uniteds, the Cities, and if you want to look at a German division that I'm playing in, for the most part, I would imagine Bayern is the one that has the most money. uh, Dortmund is the perennial second. Unfortunately, last year they were 7th, I think. In the 2014-15 season, I think they were 7th. So, I mean, it was a big improvement from their January. Before January, they were last. So, yeah, a march up to 7th is pretty good. It's probably the best they could do, more or less. Yeah, so Bayern, Dortmund, Leverkusen got relegated. They're not here. But yeah, Leverkusen, those guys have a lot of money in terms of German division. France, I know firsthand. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, those guys have a lot of money. Yeah, so choosing a team from there is obviously, if you want money, is PSG. Marseille, I think they have a fair amount of money. I don't check on the editor too much on those teams. In Spain, obviously the one is Real Madrid. Those guys have a lot of money. Barcelona as well. Very transfer-centric teams. But besides that, I don't think there's too much I know about the other leagues. So yeah, choosing a team is very important because it depends whether you succeed or not. It's pretty important, I'd say, in my opinion, because, like, for example, Manchester United, I've watched very famous YouTuber Footy Manager TV. He played Manchester United save, and sometimes those personalities in the team are kind of annoying. If you really want to know, I think Rooney's one. At least in Football Manager 2015, he's a pretty big personality and causes problems, at least from what I've seen. But he performs well on the pitch, although in real life I don't think he does as well as Football Manager. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. And like, if you see my Southampton one, it's tough to be kind of like a middle table team because a lot of players leave, and sometimes you just gotta give in and just let them go, which is really annoying, to be honest. But besides that, yeah, just choosing a team. It's all about what you like, what your philosophy is, whether you want to play with money with the Manchester style teams, PSG style teams, or you want to play a little more academy style, like this team and the German team. I forgot what they call Gelsenkirchen, or in real life they're called Schalke, but I'm guessing that's a trademark name or something, so they can't use it. But yeah, the Schalke is a very academy-based team. Who else is there in the German leagues? I think Mainz, Stuttgart, those guys are pretty big on academies. Freiburg is relegated, yeah? Where's Freiburg? Yeah, there. Freiburg. That is really big academy. I think pretty big academy. BMG. In real life, they're called Borussia Mönchengladbach. Those guys have a pretty decent academy that I've seen. Leverkusen as well. But yeah, surprisingly, Dortmund, their academy sucks. But I'll get into that some other time. So yeah, choosing a team, step 1, or it's probably step 2 after making the profile, your coaching profile. But yeah, choosing a team is very important. Take your time, no rush, do what you like, and choosing what you like is probably better than choosing a team they don't like, and then who knows what would happen after that. But yeah, I chose Dortmund because they're my favorite team in Germany, so there's that. If you want to know why I chose Dortmund. And I believe that their academy was good, it's not really good. I think it's just because of the head youth development isn't all that great, but yeah, I have pretty bad luck this time around in the Dortmund academy than in other academies such as Southampton. Alright, I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to YouTube channel if you're new. 2 links below, Facebook and Twitter. Check that out. You always get updates. Thanks for watching, everyone. Love you all. See you all next time for more Football Manager videos.